Hello and welcome to True Guidance Tarot. I'm Adriana Teodoro-Dier. I'm a spiritual medium and intuitive reader, your guide to a clearer perspective. I've got a reading for Gemini today, and I've asked my guides in spirit to bring a message through the cards for you that's going to be deeply helpful as you journey on your spiritual path this week. So Gemini, the energy is a little tricky in these cards. There's a little bit of weirdness happening kind of behind the scenes. So just kind of keep that in mind. The universe is giving you the Eight of Cups energy to work with. This is the energy of ascending to a higher place to get a better view. So what does that mean? That means that sometimes when stuff is going on, you have to remove yourself from it, detach a little bit, and back up and just see, what's really going on here. And this is the theme. There's an investigating kind of theme of your whole reading. So it seems that this is going to come at you in the form of emotions. You may be feeling some strong emotions from others or observing some strong emotions. And this is just a moment where when you feel that or you observe that, to say, okay, I need to back up for a second and leave this for a minute, because I need to get a different perspective on this. I need to get a different handle on this. So be very careful of arguments and misunderstandings this week, because the energy that is flying at you, the emotional energy that's flying at you is maybe not even, it's not even true. That's a little bit strange to say, but it's like it's not the thing in itself. It's symptomatic of a deeper problem or a deeper feeling, but what's actually coming at you isn't like hooking up with whatever that true energy is. So I'm thinking, like, if you get in a fight with someone and they're very angry at you, that anger is not actually what they're feeling. They're feeling something else, but there's a disconnect or an incongruency between those two things. So let's look at how you react to this energy. We've got the High Priest. You're kind of standing your ground. And there's a feeling of self-righteousness that's coming out of this card right now. So just be aware of that, because the self-righteousness may get in the way of understanding. And the self-righteousness kind of feels like all the answers are there for you presented right now, and that's not what the universe wants. It wants you to keep delving and keep looking and keep exploring. It doesn't want you to feel like you've got all the secrets and all the answers right now. This is all about the journey and the process of looking. So, okay, so watch out for that. And let's look at the rest. It's interesting. We've got the Strength card, the Four of Cups, and we've got the Moon. And I feel like these are two aspects of the same energy on the underneath. These two feel like they're the same energy to me, but they're expressed in completely different ways. So where should I start? Okay, we're going to start with the Strength card here. The Strength card is talking about the trueness of your heart, that your heart's wisdom is really what knows what's going on, and it's able to bridge the gap between the soul self, the kind of non-tangible soul self, and the ego self, the personality, those lower instincts. And it's through the gentleness and the tenderness of this card. Even though she's clearly very strong, this card is all about strength through gentleness. She's not like grabbing onto that boar to make him complicit or compliant. She's just gently touching him like this, and it's just her touch is enough to get him to like calm down. And you see how she's also touching her heart the same way. So when you're in those situations where there's kind of this crazy stuff all flying around, it's the gentleness, the tenderness, the flexibility, the energy of this heart chakra that's going to help you. You are going to need to stand firm, but it's not in this kind of stubborn standing firm just to stand firm. It's holding tight to that heart anchor. So it's it's gentle strength. It's not the brute strength of I'm not moving anywhere. It's not the wishy-washiness of the heart, which sometimes gets a little bit disempowering. It's just a very steady, strong kind of embracing energy that says everything is okay. And in that saying everything is okay, you're able to see actually what's going on. So it's total acceptance at first, and then you're able to discern and to see it, because the heart embrace reminds you that it's all part of the same thing, and then you're able to see more clearly. So I don't want to mislead you and say that we're talking about enabling negative behavior. That's not what we're talking about. But we're talking about embracing what's happening so that you're not resisting it or you're not judging it. You have to embrace it and accept it in order to really see it for what it is, so that you know what to do next. And we've got these two cards here. So on the surface, this Four of Cups looks unemotional, or it looks like the emotions are stagnant. And then here, this wild Moon card is like circumstances and energy is just weird. It's just moving a little bit strangely. It shifts. You cannot get a clear fix on it. And so, sometimes the tendency is going to want to be to check out and just be like, yeah. And you're going to be seeing these two extremes in your world. You may be experiencing that in yourself, or you may be seeing other people be that way, where some of them are just kind of like, ugh, this is also overwhelming. I'm checking out. And others where they're here and then they're there and then they feel this way and then they feel this way. All of this changeability is happening. And that's why it's so important for you to stay strong and just look at this and keep asking questions like, what's happening there? Okay, I got that bit of information. Now, what does that mean? Now, what's happening there? So you keep asking those questions. You keep looking at this with curiosity without being swept away in that changing current. So I asked for an advice card for you, and we get the Four of Pentacles. So this is talking about stability through investigation. It's really kind of strange. It's really kind of funny that this is unlocking a box of secrets. At the same time that you're setting a firm boundary for yourself, you're able to look at what's going on and discover all of this hidden stuff. So, why is this important? And we go back to our card here, our Eight of Cups, given to us by the universe, given to you by the universe. It's important to have all of the pieces so that you know exactly what needs to be left behind, exactly what needs to be sorted out, and exactly what needs to be kept. So you're on this really interesting treasure hunt this week, and some of the treasure you're going to pick up and keep with you, and some of it you're not. But the idea is to stay open, to stay embracing, and to just stay questioning and asking, because more and more stuff is going to keep coming to you. So interesting reading, Geminis. This was a fun one. I welcome you and invite you to check out my website, True Guidance Tarot. I just kind of revamped it a little bit. There's some different offerings on there. And if you're looking for a little bit more personalized guidance or personalized insight, that might be a good place to start. So I will see you next time here on True Guidance Tarot, and have an awesome week.